Hello students, this video is going to go over how to do your outline and thesis for your informational essay, okay? This is going to be a 4-paragraph essay. Your first paragraph is the introduction, which introduces your topic. Your first body paragraph is going to explain the problem facing students today. Your second body paragraph is to give a solution to fix the problem, and the conclusion wraps up your main points, okay? Let's go into those paragraphs in more detail. A hook is something that just gets your reader interested. When I was in elementary school, they told me a little key for this that's useful. It can be a question, a general statement, or an interesting fact. Background information is just anything your reader might need to know to understand the topic. So if my topic was cell phones in school, I might say something about how common cell phones are in school or how there's lots of rules against it, that kind of thing. A thesis statement in an informational essay is not going to give an argument, it's going to summarize your main points. It's basically going to talk about something like cell phones are a very common distraction in schools. So instead, there should be regulations and some way to use cell phones in a positive way. So I'm just saying what I will be writing about. Technically, if we're going into solutions, this informational essay has a little bit of argument in it, but that's okay. So let's look at our body paragraphs. Every body paragraph should start with a topic sentence. The topic sentence just tells you the topic. It's basically going to state what the paragraph will be about. It's a summary. A reader should be able to read that topic sentence and be like, oh, that's what this paragraph is going to be about. For your supporting evidence and facts, that's just going to be about those notes that you took earlier that fit into the topic. So these should be your notes just kind of describing the problem. Then in body paragraph 2, topic sentence, same thing. And these are going to be your notes about possible solutions. Make sure if you're copying and pasting from this table that you remember what notes came from what source. So we'll talk about citations and in-text citations later, but just make sure that you're not removing it. So if I'm going to take this and I don't want to worry about citations yet, make sure you're doing copy, so Control C, and not cutting it, which is Control X. So do Control C, and then you could paste it here, right? Although this seems kind of more like a solution, so I might put it down there. Okay? And then your conclusion is just wrapping up your essay. You're going to summarize your main points. Honestly, this is going to sound a little bit like a detailed thesis statement. So probably this sentence and these 1 to 2 sentences are going to sound very similar. Tied back to the introduction, you kind of want to end your essay with a snap, something fun, interesting that kind of wraps up your essay and gives it a sense of closure. Okay? And that is your outline. After you're done, make sure you reread it. Make sure everything is in the right order. Make sure you did it completely. Make sure you remember to know which note came from which source. And then you're done.